Hi everyone, I'm Evan Mitchell and I'm filming this backstage at the Isabel Bader Centre for the Performing Arts where, as you can see, even from the green room, we have a stupendous view of the waterfront. This is such an incredible concert hall and it's in such an amazing location. All of us at the Kingston Symphony were really inspired to perform here, and we can't think of a better setting in which to bring you our next Masterworks concert coming up this Sunday afternoon, which is a combination of three delightful pieces of music that are really perfect and work so well together because, as you know, good things come in threes. So we're starting things off with Respighi's Ancient Airs and Dances Suite No. 3. And Respighi was actually a very underrated composer in my opinion. I think one of the most fascinating aspects of Respighi's music is that while everybody else at the turn of the 20th century was looking forward and trying to take music in bold and new directions, Respighi was looking way back, all the way to the music of the Renaissance. And in fact, this piece is based on lute music of the 17th and 16th century. Now, Respighi is able to evoke these marvelous Renaissance lute sounds by using the string orchestra alone. This is a piece that features our string section, and that's it. And you'd be amazed at the incredible sounds and the broad spectrum of colors that can be brought from the strings by themselves. Just hearing them in isolation, it gives me shivers. It's a really amazing sound, and I'm thrilled that we're starting the concert with this piece. Next up, we're going to be performing Mendelssohn's beloved Violin Concerto, which is one of the most popular and enduring pieces in the repertoire. And one of the best elements of this piece for me is that it sounds as though it's being made up on the spot. There's a great sense of freedom and spontaneity and ease about it. And in reality, nothing could be further from the truth. It's murderously hard to play. But fortunately, our guest soloist for this week is a real rock star. We're bringing in Yosuke Kawasaki, the concertmaster of the NAC Orchestra, my good friend. He's such a spectacular violinist, and I know he's just going to play this piece perfectly. It's going to be extraordinary. It's going to be personal. It's going to be flamboyant. It's going to be the whole spectrum of emotions and colors that Mendelssohn intended with this incredible piece. I'm looking forward to the concerto so much. I know it's going to be fabulous. And last but certainly not least, we are finishing this concert off with Beethoven's towering Third Symphony, the Eroica, which was originally inspired by Napoleon, no less. Now, the really interesting thing about that story is that once Beethoven discovered that Napoleon had seized power and declared himself emperor, Beethoven flew into such a rage that he grabbed the title page of his score and erased the dedication to Napoleon with such force that he left a huge hole in the manuscript paper. And that fiery passion is evident in every single bar of this masterpiece. It's my very favorite Beethoven symphony. This piece takes us on such a remarkable journey right from the downbeat. We start with the expansive first movement, which is music that symbolizes the birth of a hero and the life of a hero. And then we move on into the death of a hero with the iconic funeral march. You're going to hear this extended oboe passage of funeral fanfare that is quite simply one of Beethoven's greatest gifts to music. It's going to be played so beautifully by our new principal oboe, Melissa Scott, and it encapsulates all of the emotions one feels upon mourning the loss of someone beloved. And then in the third and the fourth movements, we have the resurrection and the enlightenment of our hero respectively, and that's how Beethoven chooses to end, quite simply, one of the most incredible pieces ever composed. So there you have it. It really doesn't get any better than this. Three stupendous pieces, your Kingston Symphony Orchestra performing at the glorious Isabel Bader Centre for the Performing Arts. This is absolutely going to be one of the highlights of the season for sure. Don't miss this concert.